Whoops. I accidentally turned the stream off. I might need to move that button on the stream deck. So, Ren, when I was in shoutout, I went to go click exit, and I clicked it twice. And it definitely just took the stream down. I'm not sure what I'll do about that later. Alright, so that's like a little shoulder shrug. Since I'm losing a lot of weight on the toilet, that is apparently the best way to do it, right? That was strangely a user stream crash. I did that to myself. I'm probably going to have to reconfigure some buttons so I don't do that to myself again. User error. I don't know if I can turn on a saw. I'm dead. I am dead. A surge hit my computer. It hit my brain cells, apparently. I was not prepared, but I will switch that. I also may want to just switch back to this, because that did not do very well. But thank you guys for bearing with me, sticking around, hanging out with me. Messing with some wires in the garage. And you done goofed the power. Didn't that guy have a helmet piece? Oh, it's because I didn't do the finisher, that's right. I mean, at least this is the last stream I'm doing this game for a while. Brain cells be gone. Hey, I had a... Since I'm back at work again this week, I've had to get used to having work days again. Especially for a new job, and with the health stuff I've been fighting. It has been a new challenge. And taking time for me to get used to those like minor health issues I'm having. So sometimes brain cells are just gonna forget what they're doing. Mantis gear. I'm in. Let's do that. He's got a different weapon. Actually, might want to get those first. Even though chances are... Was it Nailer? Auto Nailer? I barely know her. You'll get through the screen. We believe in you. Are you talking about the game or me losing the ability to stream?
Look around for a big power cord. Might come in handy.
Might come in handy. Because I know I'll make it through both. Excuse me. Come get it, Mr. Chainsaw. I have a diabetic family, so I know the pain. Is your vocab still the same after being on Twitch? Because mine is definitely not. Does it take a dump on you sometimes? I think my concentration does, and so I trip over my words. That's the big issue. We will hydrate for Ren when we're done taking out this guy. There is that. Got the body piece now. Thank you, Ren. And Colonel Ghost was referring to both. I got this. Oh, snap. Maybe not the game part. Because this guy smashed it with the hammer. This weapon might be good. So I want it, please. Oh, it gave us the arm gear, though.
I know you're saying...
Chopmaster, 5,000. It's 30. Not as good. That is a hopefully we can get upgrades for that. Because the thing we got from the boss is still the best thing we got.
What does Creo know about lumberjacks? You know Creo's helping people around the world. Helping save the world. But lumberjacks? Here's the thing. You see the power and the speed of the Creo rigs chopping down trees. You see the strong, agile, and dare I say, good-looking Creo employees at work. But what you
taking over our vocab, making us speak in broken sentences and words.
Without a wheelchair. That's right. Creo exo rigs give the disabled the power.
Is that the power we needed?
Can you believe we live in a world with such miracles?
Guess we can head back to ops. We're gonna need health and
timber.
Our stim's back anyways. I definitely got the lift. I want to see what's ahead real quick. Not going to work tomorrow. I need to get everything to treat my diabetes. I mean, at least you get another day off work to take care of that and take care of yourself, Vapor. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. We should have turned around. Look at us twitching. I now use Sag and Podge and Sus unironically. I have only heard of Sus. You could probably tell by the fact that I may have pronounced those other words wrong. Alright, we're going to sprint to that spot. Since the lift is there, I might be able to get up it without anyone chasing after me. Oh! No, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, shoot, we don't have the lift. Go, 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 go. Sweet. I say LOL when I find something funny. I'm lost. I'm a lost cause. Oh, welcome to the party. Welcome to the family. I don't know if we're missing arm pieces or leg pieces for this.
Get that cone out of my face!
Get that cone out of my face! Thank you, Rin. The leg schematic. Ooh, first aid. We're gonna save that, actually. Would have been really good to kill that guy, then. So is this just in the big room that we walked around earlier? And it looks like that's the wall that we couldn't go around. So we actually might want to use this now. Fight these quote-unquote lumberjacks. Get an arm piece when I don't have to worry about 3 of them. Ghost Riley with 12 bits. Thank you, my friend. Really are the Colonel. Need to get yeet. Told my mom that it's my throne for the night and don't enter. You talk about the toilet. Might have to spend a second round. That was a good workout. Did you lose some weight? I have done that before, where after I do the deed in the restroom on the loo, I check to see if I lost any weight, and sometimes it's happened. That's how small I am.
You must be close to the power core.
Stranger things have happened. He said I'm close to the power core. So is that this? Hey. We take this to ops.
Better keep following the cables. There's gotta be a master control ahead.
We are not done. Take that back. What did you eat that's making your body not like you right now, Fool's Gold? Ren must be proud. What are you yelling at Ghost for, Ren? What did he do? It's really hard when I don't have the motivation to take care of that, but I know it's going to get used to it. You got it, Vapor. I believe in you. Oh, milkshake and chili dog. That'll do it. Probably milkshake. The milkshake would destroy me, too. My lactose intolerance does not keep up with milkshakes. I think I'm slowly becoming lactose intolerant. I feel like that happens for most people as they get older, too, because I think Ren actually talked about how her body, she feels like, is doing that, too. Why was he at such low health already? I don't think we hit him yet. Thanks, mate. Of course, Vapor. You got it. I believe in you. Bypass that. I see. This was where the gate was. We did open up a new path. Can't eat fried fish. Normal fish is fine. Something with just like the fried, like the fat that comes with that, and the extra sort of nastiness, honestly. Fried fish makes my stomach reenact the Purge. I actually only saw the first Purge. Anyone else watch the other Purge movies? And I'm pretty sure they came out with a TV show recently, if I remember correctly. Never saw any of the Purges. I saw the first one because it had Ethan Hawke in it. And he's a really good actor in normal dramatic movies. He was in one of my dad's favorite movies, which was Training Day, which is a cop movie with Denzel in it. Which is super good. But I've actually heard that the first Purge is the worst because it's on, like, a super small scale, and people were expecting it to be bigger than it was. They couldn't find the vein the first try. Oh, from the needle, yeah. That's what Ren had to do, I think it was a week or two ago. She had to get her blood drawn. And she still has the needle marks there. And I say marks in plural because they did not get it right away. Gave her a couple too many pokes. That's the first donut, man. Watching prisoners fight to the death as punishment makes more sense than the Purge. Why, you don't want to commit a murderous crime? What is the Candy Bar Clan doing here? Can I break this up? That might have been a bad idea because they're all coming this way now. I think that's the other power cell we were meant to go get. Oh, snap. He was not messing around. If you try to treat on, your health will show up in a white van with different fast food mascot costumes on. The hop out and beat with Nerf bats before driving away. That would be quite the TikTok for kids to watch now. Just drive around in a white van, jump out in fast food mascot suits, and beat people up with bats that don't hurt them. Never saw any of the Purges, thought it was a dumb concept. I thought it was a different concept, but I agree. It's kind of like, why would you do that? So that everyone can have a free night for crime. It doesn't really make sense. Couldn't find the vein on the first try watching. Got that. Ren did get punctured twice. She's got 2 almost bruises where her needle marks are. It hurt, but I'm strong. I'm glad that I'm not scared of needles. I think being diabetic and having a fear of needles would not be a good combination. Not a good one. On evil people, sure, but on random civilians, yeah, they like broke into Ethan Hawke's house. And I guess their reasoning behind it was that they were wealthy, but it seemed like the kids that broke into Ethan Hawke's house were wealthy too. It didn't really make sense. I guess I don't remember the movie well enough to really justify whether it was good or bad. The Colonel doesn't mess around when it comes to health. Vapor's like, thanks? I don't know what to say about that.
Creo World is totally awesome.
Don't need insulin injections, so I'm good. That's good. I've heard the insulin can actually cost a little too much to feel worth it sometimes. Because I used to work for an amusement park, and we once had a storm so severe that we had to close down the park. But it caused a panic amongst the guests that we had. And one of the guests lost his insulin, and he got very angry about it. Needless to say, it's not a good time. So I don't know if we're supposed to do anything with this. Oh, okay. Now the world will never know. I guess now we have another shortcut. I don't know if that fall kills me or not. This is right next to Ops now.
Hey, folks, welcome to Creo World. Why don't you come on in? Families are welcome. Fun is guaranteed. And hey, you might just learn.
So is this the Surge's take on like parodying Disneyland?
Uh-huh.
Is that their goal here?
Okay, sorry folks. Creo World is closed while we clean and repair America's favorite family fun park. Don't forget to...
Danger. Danger. System malfunction.
Oh, this is how we got in. Okay.
0x8.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. I never get so many calls before.
Reset imminent. Evacuation procedures in effect. Danger. Danger.
Ren, did you want to share the science project that's in relation to Ghost's most recent comment there? Some people might think it's funny. Some people might think it's cool. I'm in a little bit of both. I'm in both boats there. Oh, it's calling you because of what happened, and you're just like, I'm fine, guys. I'm alright. When I found out about my whole scenario with the pot syndrome and everything, everyone thought I was like underreacting to stuff too, because my mom was kind of like, I feel like you should be taking this not more serious. Not that I wasn't taking it serious, but I didn't seem super fazed by it, and I feel like Ren was on similar page there too. It was kind of like, why aren't you freaking out about this? But I'm like, I just have to eat more. It's fine. Had to do a science project in 7th grade. I hope you're explaining the rest of it. Everyone's going to want to know. That's for that. Alright, so we can open that eventually. I'm not sure if that's actually possible right now. Kill this guy, so he'll leave me alone.
Have y'all ever looked up at the sky and wondered...
And had to do different licks, long, short, etc.
Of our Project Resolve agent into the atmosphere
decided to do how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Do you remember what the results were of that?
Research performed by the best of the best.
Don't like them being all worried, and it's not so much, I'm not dying, it's not over, I just need to change something. That's how I felt too. It's kind of like, I'm alright guys, I'm not dying. I'm still here. I just have to listen to my doctor.
minds will be blown.
We did get access to this. Forgot how many, but it was over 500. So you committed. It's horrible for your jaw. I mean, Ren does talk a lot. I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch for that one. That one's gonna get me in trouble.
Power in this area has been restored.
What do you want?
Hey, you did it! The power's been restored!
Oh, is he
Good
my friend
job.
now?
Okay, now just gotta get the network.
He's
back
saluting and
online.
flexing.
See if you can find the main server in the Project Resolve Center.
I don't talk a lot. Hey. I wouldn't say Ren talks a lot. I just think the contrast between how much I talk and how much she talks surprises some people that we know in real life. They're like, it's just like a big opposite. I am, real life, I'm not the most talkative person. I am a pretty shy person on top of that. When I meet new people, sometimes it kind of stresses me out, for lack of a better term, and I stay reserved and kind of learn what kind of people they are before I open up. Whereas Ren is very open and talks to people without thinking too hard about it. But when people see us together, they're like surprised. They're like, she talks a lot compared to him. Going to sleep now. I need to wake up early tomorrow. You also need to take care of yourself. But thank you, Vapor, for coming by. Go and get some sleep. And we will see ya later. I'll be streaming tomorrow. So if you aren't busy and you're able to stay up a little later tomorrow night, I would love to see ya. But good luck with the running around that you have to do tomorrow. This really is a radio drone and a big parade of candy bars and donuts. But 90s Gunner, hello. Welcome on, Ian. I know how you feel. I'm not opening up as easy as I do the same thing. I call it social anxiety. I've never been like, I don't know if that's something that gets formally diagnosed. And on Twitch sometimes people don't notice it because I'm more or less talking to myself in the real world scape, and you guys are answering in a chat, so it's a little different. But I could even sense, like, you could sense the difference in how Ren and I would talk when we did our couple streams together. And I am not shy around my wife, and I have no reason to be, but you could just tell that, like, she was quicker to say things than I was. It's just how she is versus how I am. I think we're going this way now. Project Resolve Center is what he said. Looks like the land of no return, though. Unless there's a drop right here. Which is right here. Think a lot before talking about something. I can't agree with you on that. I don't think before I speak sometimes.
That looks like
But
the Project Resolve Center.
I
Now, try to find the main server room.
especially with the health stuff I've been fighting, the changes I've been making, like, I stumble over my words a lot more. I noticed that in my streams, but I also noticed that, like, in my workplaces. And so that was my desire to switch jobs so that I was in a job that I wasn't talking to as many people, which I don't anymore. I'm kind of wandering right now. The quieter around people out there are, but video calls and Discord groups don't affect you. I just feel like it's different, even though it can be considered as talking to people, or like on stream I'm talking to people, but it's a different means to do so. But, there's a lot of people who struggle really hard with mental health and struggle even worse than I do with like social anxiety and stuff like that. And so being a part of those things are actually pretty good for them because it allows them to open up and talk to people and reflect their ideas a little in like an easier atmosphere for them. I don't need your weapons. Stay away. I actually don't think I checked. Everything is a piece of crap compared to this. Like when I hopped in the voice call during the Among Us Community Day, I was anxious. That's why after I got off, I was having a mini freak out. Really? Sorry to hear that. I kind of want to say don't freak out. You have nothing to worry about. But I understand what you mean. 100%. And you can't help that sometimes. Isn't he part of the parade? He's got the little fireworks coming down from him. And the same, I guess, the fact that there's no eyes at you that helps. Oh, my little candy bar dude. Oh, you're talking about, like, Discord calls and stuff, yeah. You don't have eyes pointing at you. There's less pressure. So that was the first time my voice was heard by y'all. That is true. I felt the same way when I brought on a face cam for the first time.
Out of order. Please enjoy the rest of
Which obviously you can see I took it back down for my my own preference. But I tried the webcam, and when I put it up, I initially didn't want to do it at all because that's just not what I felt like I wanted to do. And when I put it up, I was anxious because I'm like, now everyone's going to see me. What are they going to think? Kind of putting myself in a corner right now. You are dead. No one puts baby in a corner. And then this is closed. So I think what we're going to do is work our way down. It's cool, no need to be sorry. Joys of having little to no working medication. Or in my case, choosing not to take anything. Because I'm stubborn. A lot of meds naturally don't work on me, so that's fun. I think that's how, like, the science of trying to balance meds really comes in. Which is both a doctor recommending the right things for you, but also you being able to communicate what you feel like works for you and stuff like that is really hard. Because I used to take meds for anxiety and for pain, which is why I have since chosen not to take anything, because I consider myself to have formed an addiction on them. And there's a difference in me on those meds and me not on those meds, but I also feel like
watching the news every night,
allowing myself to just feel more naturally
oceans rising, the sky falling.
Moving through the day, it makes me feel better and more accomplished.
I love that, but then there was Creo.
But there's some people who don't feel accomplished unless they have those meds to kind of balance that out, and that is not a bad thing.
Should be proud of the work.
In my opinion, as long as you talk to a doctor and get their recommendation,
the very boundaries of possibility.
you are good.
Saving this planet.
Do it the smart way.
One idea at a time. We're Creo. We're building a better tomorrow. Together.
Ooh. They hit hard. I wish their weapons were as good with me as they are with them. Because they just wreck me. I don't suppose you have anything new, do you?
I'm glad you made it back alive.
What are you doing here? I don't think I asked him that.
Here? Me? I'm just a software engineer running support for my team. They're the real heroes, out there saving lives. I mean, I always used to joke that I'm the last person you'd want around in an apocalypse?
Thanks for
Funny,
continuing
right?
to lurk, Mags.
Suddenly,
No
not so
worries. No worries, no worries.
Good luck out there.
Alright. Thanks for playing. No. I stopped taking meds since it usually takes large doses for it to actually take effect.
Whoa, steady there,
Which
guy.
doesn't make you feel good. I can understand that too.
On edge here. You know what I mean?
But thanks for playing Darth Vader's No There 90s Gunner. When I streamed on Mixer, I got pretty good at making my overwhelming anxiousness. Like making it better, you mean? And Ren saying I couldn't even tell that you were nervous. And then again, it's not even Ren being a... Oh, masking, gotcha. Not Ren being, like... I don't want to say ignorant, because it's not the right word. It makes her seem worse. Like, she typically notices those sort of social cues with people. When her and I first met, and she still can't believe it sometimes, she was surprised to hear that, like, I'm a traditionally very shy person who's a little more quiet than I make myself out to be in public. I think I was also just way more confident and open when I was in college, too, like the early stages of college. We need to get our tech scrap back, which was over here. We died there. There it is. These guys are not really giving me anything to work with either. Not sure what we activated. It could be the exoliths in there. Not sure. Nope, connection failed. The other one, do I need to go to the other hallway? Nope. What did we activate upstairs then? Because all these big dudes are coming down here now. That's me, but in middle school and high school. I was not that way in middle school and high school, but I wasn't a smart kid. And I did some things I wasn't proud of that made me more energetic when I was that age. I don't know what that thing did then. Is it this door that it opened? I guess it is this door. Alright, I'll take that. I had more confidence to put myself out there more until I dropped out and kind of just disappeared. I think mine very much had to do with my dependency on certain meds to make me feel a certain way. Which was independently just something that
Well done.
I wanted to
You
fix.
started the
So
rebooting process. Apparently during the procedure, the room triggers a temporary lockdown.
yeah, what do we do?
But at least you should be safe in there, right?
Nope. Oh, that's the big one. Alright, I think we just gotta take those ones on slow. Kinda wanna get the bots first. Oh. Oh, sweet. That will work. That will do, donkey. That will kill me, though.
you this, but it seems like the signal attracts those robots. You can handle this, right? The booting process has started. We're getting closer.
Ooh, that was not a good idea. Alright, we have learned our lesson with the power cell dudes. Don't touch them. No touchy. Whew, I had to sneeze. Ooh. Kicked my butt a little bit. Alright, we're gonna sprint to that room again. Which was this way. Nope, I'm gonna do that every time. Ow! Mr. Donut. All the way up. It was labeled as the bad kid mostly because of stupid administration not doing anything to stop guys and bullies, so I took it upon myself to beat the crap out of any guy I saw hurting or just doing things that shouldn't be done. You were a vigilante, Ghost. You were the Batman of your high school. Sorry that stuff happened to you, but I'm sure some people were thankful that you stood up for some other ones. Something I wish I could have done, because I was a little bit of a bully in middle school and high school. And I'm not very proud of that, but it very much changed that sort of attitude when I got into college and after college.
Well done. You started the rebooting process.
Stick up for the little guy. We're just gonna fight smarter. Ooh. There we go. Guys, just take a beating. Thank you for saying bless you there, 90s Gunner. I just noticed that there. I had gotten used to the school staff just wanting a paycheck. Some staff members don't quite understand that some of that kind of stuff happens when you're in grade school. Oh my lord, the overhand strike. I had some school staff that did a really good job on that. Deserves to be paid more, but there are some that, I don't know. Didn't seem like they had really grown out of the high school phase themselves. Out of my face! Get that cone out of my face! Thank you, Ren. Spending your stinky raps on my, my Jack Black. This little wave room is like a boss fight in itself. Ooh. Alright. Grab that. We're at least gonna fill up on some tech scrap while we're in here, too. If I continue to fail...
Well done! You started the rebooting process.
Alright, he comes there.
Get that cone out of my face!
Get that cone out of my face! Thank you, Ghost. get little bot away from big bot. Oh, he's swinging. Is that corn? It is corn. Do you listen to yourself some corn there, Riley? I'm personally not a corn fan myself, but I have respect. I'm more of a System of a Down guy myself.
Hey, I'm sorry
But
to tell
corn
you
is
this,
good.
but it seems like the signal attracts those
They're
robots.
good. They're a good group of guys. Looks like we got a swing on both of them there. Just gotta play safe. Da boom, na ba boom, na boom. Yeah, I get the reference too. Just the noises. Them and Disturbed know how to make their noises. So much to the point where certain people only know them as the bands that make noises. I'm dead. I am dead. Not quite sure what I should do about that. I don't know if I should try to use a lighter weapon that'll move quicker. We don't want the flare launcher, that's not going to do anything. Got the concussive one. Alright, attack speed low, low, medium. Use one of the high ones, but they're going to do like 0 damage. Let's try it. Do something new too. One of these days I'll definitely give you some suggestions you'd like. You love all metal. There's just some that I enjoy and some that I just like, I respect but don't listen to too much. The main instrument that I pay attention to the most is drums, because I'm a drummer myself. I would consider myself to be like a semi-retired one, but I enjoyed it when I did it. And I still crave playing it a lot. But there are some metal bands, like recent ones. Like Gojira is one of my favorites of recent times, and they are so good. I am a drummer in learning. Ooh. What stuff are you trying to learn at this point in time? Are you taking lessons, or are you kind of self-teaching? Because being self-taught is not an issue at all. I'm self-taught on every instrument that I can play. It's worked out better for me that way. Not a big fan of corn as well. Out of metal. Leroy Jenkins. You like System of a Down and Disturbed more? I feel the same way about Disturbed that I do about corn. Like, I respect them. I think I know more about Disturbed because when I was in college, I was in a band, and my guitarist really liked Disturbed. And so I listened to more of their stuff because of him. The System of a Down I've been a fan of since like elementary school when I first heard of them. Okay, he is done. Right now I don't have my kit out for me in the camper, but definitely soft rock and heavy metal. Soft rock is definitely a good like beginner genre to stick to, because you can kind of learn the simpler grooves and stuff. But there are some easier drummers in metal that I would recommend for learning their things first. I was a jazz drummer in high school, but I ended up being like a rock drummer because of that too. This is working for me so far. I've only gotten shot by the drone.
Hey, I'm sorry to tell you this, but it seems like the signal attracts those robots.
So I think having the lighter weapon is just going to be good because I can feel that stepping away from the fight's a little easier. Dodging out of the way. Ooh. Oof. Ooh, snap. So I have not hit this guy at all. Stop hitting on that. Do I need to hit this and then leave? I think it'll blow up then. Aha! That'll do it. That is the purpose to that. I have a second-hand redneck electric drum set held together by duct tape and thin metal plates. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, make it work. Sometimes you can make it work. I'll admit that when I had graduated high school, the graduation present that my mom had gotten for me was a drum set. But based on what she had messaged to me, she's like, oh, it has these pieces to it. It's really good, according to the guy who's selling it. And I was like, oh, yeah, if you want to buy it, like, I love that. That'd be great. Looking back, I wish I would have been there with her so I could have looked at it a little more intensely because the guy did rip her off a little bit.
Bad news is that the lockdown is still active. The good news, however, I just hacked into a projector drone that might be able to help you. It'll project a hologram of you so those dumb robots won't be able to tell who's the real thing. I hope.
That's me. I'm Mickey Mouse over there. Yeah, they are kind of dumb. Oh, it's gonna explode. Oh, snap, is not good. Oh, let's back away. Oh, snap. I did not see the laser sight. Alright, there goes that. Another one of these. Almost had the backstab. Let's see if I can drag him here. Explode. Oh, it didn't explode. Oh no. Oh, come on, man. That's not cool. Welp. We are at the time to wrap up. Thanks for everybody sticking around and coming by. Thanks to those who continue to stick around after I accidentally ended the stream preemptively. I will just work around titles somehow in terms of the streams there. For those who couldn't tell, obviously my streaming schedule has changed to me only streaming during the evening again. With my new job, I work 8 to 5, 5 days a week, and so being able to stream during the afternoon or during the early morning is not as easy for me, and I have to commit to streaming in the evenings again. As my brother said, it's not about the instrument is brand new or beat up, as long as you can make sing like a godly chorus. You're right. Your brother is right. It's not about the instrument. It's about the player. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure how much more we have of Doom to finish, but we are going to be jumping into that and trying to see if we can finish that tomorrow. And then next week, I'm going to be playing Metal Gear and Super Metroid again. I'm not sure if I'm going to do those streams twice in a row, though. I might just play some random games the next week, because then Elden Ring's going to come out, and that's going to be quite the trip. First, like, game on opening release day that I'll play on stream. Something new for me. I will be safe. You all be safe, Vapor. Make sure you take care of yourself tomorrow. Riley, 90s Gunner, everybody else, you guys take care. Have a good Thursday night, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. We are going to be passing on the raid to NXT, my good friend. He's playing the Minecrafts, and we're going to go see how he's doing and how that's going for him. But I will catch you guys later.
Let's get this back into the line. It's supposed to be... Where's my chest plate? What's happening? Green Energy is raiding with a party of 9. What is up, Green Energy? Let me take care of that real quick. Let's get that shout out in here for our... Look at all those chickens. Thank you for the 10 bits.